Alright, I sympathize with Wemby. On paper, he put up a casual 7 blocks and only got credit for 6 assists, with none coming in the first half. But he was the main reason they got control of the game in the second, and the majority of the Spurs offense on the night was generated off his gravity. That's why it's important to watch the tape instead of just looking at the box score, and it's just unfortunate most of the looks resulted in misses. But just for what he had to do on both ends, I'll give him a pass for his disgusting amount of turnovers, and I can't say the same for the others. It's just impossible to overcome 25 turnovers for the Sixers to convert 35 points off them, and those were what cost them in the late game. But Oubre and Maxey being as aggressive as they were didn't make their night any easier. Oubre was gunning in the first, then Maxey had his usual stretch early in the second, and then he really turned it up in the third. I don't know if he just felt the need to after the Spurs took control of the game in the second, but he was relentless getting downhill and attacked the rim non-stop. He wasn't even looking to shoot, and that must have set a tone for their entire team in the fourth. Now Oubre's relentless in getting downhill, and even Ricky Council the fourth started coming around. I didn't know who he was prior to this game, but he was just as aggressive, and once he got going, he ended up making big plays late. Those two just took over early in the quarter, then Maxey took over down the wire, and even Batum had his moments late. But I've got to credit Nick Nurse for being in his bag with those late game plays, and the first one was for Maxey to get the game-tying lay at the end of the quarter. That was basically a route to take advantage of his speed, and the Spurs were not prepared at all. Then with the last shot in OT, he drew up some elevator play for Oubre in the deep corner that I've never seen before, and they damn near won off that. But they still finished the job in double OT, and Maxey is now the second player on the Sixers to drop at least 50 on the Spurs. That's gotta be a record or something, and for him to have 3 50 balls in his first year with the keys is just scary. Just watch the tape.
Martin.